You know what's crazy? You can wear the same exact shoe size and the same exact brand and still get two completely different fits. For the longest time, I thought shoe sizing was simple. I wear a size 9, so I assumed that was the answer. End of story. But then I started noticing something weird. In some New Balance pairs, for example, going true to size felt long and sloppy. In others, going down half a size felt way too tight. That's when it clicked. Shoe size is not the same thing as shoe fit. And if you stay with me, I'll show you the one shift that makes sizing way more predictable so you stop guessing and start picking the right size on purpose. Most people think the number on the box tells them everything. It doesn't. Your foot shape, your toe shape, your arch, your instep, even your heel, all of that changes how a shoe fits, even when the size number stays the same. So if you've ever said, this shoe should fit, but it doesn't, you're probably not dealing with a sizing problem. You're dealing with a shape mismatch. Now here's the easiest real-world example. In New Balance models that are made in the USA, like the 993 and a lot of the 990 series, I usually go half a size down. If I stay true to size, they feel too long and a little sloppy up front. But in models like the 991, 2002R, 1906R, or 860V2, I usually stay true to size. Like if I size down there, the toe box and mid-foot start feeling tight fast. Same brand, same label size, totally different fit. That's why copying somebody else's size recommendation without understanding your own foot is risky. If you want to simplify all of this, focus on three things first: length, width, and volume. Length is obvious, heel to longest toe, but width is only part of the story. Volume is how much space your foot takes up overall, especially through the instep and midfoot. That's why someone can have a standard width foot but still feel crushed over the laces, and that's where people mess up. They size up to fix pressure on top of the foot, when the real issue isn't length. It's that the shoe doesn't have enough depth or flexibility. Drop a comment if you've ever gone up a size and the shoe still didn't feel right. And once you understand that, the next piece makes way more sense. Sometimes the problem isn't the size at all, it's the shape of the front of the shoe. This part gets ignored all the time. Your toe shape matters a lot. If your second toe is longer than your big toe, or what people often call a Greek foot shape, you may need a little more usable length up front. But if your forefoot is wide or more square, the bigger issue might not be length at all. It might be a tapered toe box crushing the sides of your foot. That's why sizing up doesn't always fix discomfort. If the shoe shape stays narrow and tapered, all you get is extra length while the squeeze on the sides is still there. So ask yourself, is the pressure at the front of the shoe or on the sides? That one question tells you whether you likely need more length or a different model entirely. Next, you're going to have to decide when to size up and when to go for a totally different model. Here's the rule. If the longest toe is hitting the front, then yes, you might need more length. But if the shoe feels tight in the toe box, midfoot, or over the instep, sizing up can be the wrong move because changing size changes the length and overall volume a little, but it does not change the last shape, the toe box shape or the heel shape. So sometimes the smartest move isn't to go up or down half a size. It's to switch to a model that actually matches your foot better. Now, if you want one practical takeaway, it's this. Measure your feet standing up later in the day and always pay attention to the larger foot. Your feet spread under load. They swell during the day. And most people have one foot slightly bigger than the other. So if you're measuring seated early in the morning and sizing to the smaller foot, you're setting yourself up for a bad fit. And when you try shoes on, don't just ask, does this fit? Ask, where does it feel wrong? That's the question that leads to better sizing decisions. So the big message is this. Shoe size is just a number. Fit is a structure match. If you understand your foot shape, you stop buying shoes blindly. You stop chasing random size advice, and you get way more consistent results, even across different brands and models. And if you want the full deep dive with toe shapes, arch types, instep height, heel slip, material differences, and step-by-step measuring, check out the full written article in sizechartguru.com. You can find the article in the description. Then after that, watch my next video on how to measure your feet at home the right way. Until then, see you in the next one.